Hi. This is my first YouTube video. I have no idea what I'm doing, but this is the front cover of my sketchbook. I painted over it with white initially, and then I painted the entire thing. Some of it is done in marker, but I did get stickers from Michael's to go over it, because I can't draw flowers, and you can tell by this really bad landscape. And this is an OC of mine. Her name is Eve, and she's a vampire. Not in this drawing. This is pre-bite. But she was a part of a whole webcomic that I was gonna make, but I got depressed and I forgot about it. I might come back to it at some point because I really liked the characters that I made for it. But yeah. Here's her as a little chibi vampire, kinda, sorta. And here's what most of the cast was supposed to be. I think I forget their names. The guy is named August, and the girl is Sunny, I'm pretty sure. And then right there, that's Eve again, but with shorter hair and a time skip, because her timeline started in the late 80s, I think. I don't remember. I kind of forgot. Oh, but yeah, this is like a scene that was supposed to be in the webcomic. So August was running from the law, and he broke into her thing to hide, and she shot him, and then she had to turn him into a vampire. Something like that. I don't know. It wasn't fully thought out. And this is another character. His name is Charlemagne, and he's just a demon of sorts. And I wrote him to be in love with Eve, but it was one-sided, kind of. So this is August, just fucking injured. And this is also Sunny, injured. I don't know. I thought it would be cool, I guess, to have them injured in the same page, the same way. And this is an unfinished drawing of what, I guess it's a sketch, because it's a sketchbook, but Eve and Charlemagne. I think I shortened his name to Charles at some point, because it's just like, oh! Don't touch her butt. Why did I do that? I recorded this like 2 days ago, and I don't remember my thought process of what I was talking about. So this is Eve pre-bite. She was supposed to be like some grunge rocker. God, looking over this entire sketchbook again makes me want to make the webcomic. I might. I have a couple more in mind now that time has passed, but oh yeah, and this is like directly after being bitten. From the story that I made going onward, what had happened was that she was dying because of somebody else's mistake, and then someone turned her against another person's wishes. I don't know, it was a whole thing. More Charlemagne. Don't open that. I opened that earlier, and then I had to redo the entire video. There's sauce inside. Whoa, who was that? I think that's Eve still. Oh. We're getting into my, oh shit, what's it? Has-Been Hotel era. I don't regret it. I like Has-Been Hotel. Please don't be mad. I made a couple of OCs. I made one that was just like basically me, which is this one. And then I never drew it again, I'm pretty sure. If I just lied, what if I just lied and I turned the next page and it was... That's a different character. That's different, that's just a drawing of me. I just don't want to draw it! Which was, I have... Oh, that one was a character called Adam. I don't think that I'm going to put him back in the story. He was kind of a piece of doo-doo. So this was another Has-Been OC. She was a bat, and her ears were her hair. I think in like the final thing I didn't include the wings because it was just so much. Oh, never mind. I did. I guess, what was my thought process here? Why are there wings and then there are not wings? I also got interested in alcohol markers, and that ruined the back pages of my sketchbook, so I started to have to put pieces of another sketchbook into it to hide it. This is from a short story that I wanted to make, another webcomic. Her name is Mary Trench, and it was supposed to be a horror about a cult. It's a lot. So these are the chibis of all of my, God. I think I called it Blood Honey, the webcomic for the vampires, Blood Honey, and that was supposed to be Eve's old band name. I don't know. God, I want to get back into it. More has been. See how I'm just speeding past a lot of the Alistor stuff? Yeah, I'm an embarrassing person. But I like all of these like bunny girl ones. I like all of these drawings. This was from a honeycast a honeycast thing. They were talking about like a robot Alistor, and I just drew it because I was bored. Here's the angel dust. More of the bunny character. Oh, and oh shoot, I forget her name, but I also drew the bunny character that's not mine. The lady who did the honeycast. I don't know. More slightly realistic bunny girl, and then a really unrealistic bunny girl. I don't know. It was really fun drawing in a slightly cartoonish way. I sort of miss it. I don't know. Sometimes I draw like this, but not always, because I get this notion in my head that I have to be consistent with my artwork, and, oh. Jesus Christ. I cannot be free from my sins. Oh, and this is Allegory. He goes by he, they. His pronouns are he, they. So sometimes I reference him as he, they interchangeably. But he was inspired by an Orville Peck song, and he is not the villain, but the main antagonist of Blood Honey. And that's Orville Peck. Because at that time, and still right now, I am very obsessed with Orville Peck. And more Charlemagne. Just, as I continue to draw him, things got more unhinged. As you can see me lifting up a thing, because I thought, oh, I messed up and I put it over it. But no, I just put that shit in there for texture. Oh. And, yeah, the relationship with Charlemagne and Eve, I didn't fully flesh it out, but I thought about it a lot. So Sunny is supposed to be, when I made her, she was supposed to be, like, a very special kind of vampire, because she gets turned eventually. There's another, goddamn, there's so many characters in here, and I flip through so fast without any time to talk about them, but if you want me to talk about them, I can go into detail. Like, I can redraw all of these characters. Maybe that'd be fun. Maybe I'll go back and redraw all these characters and then talk about them, and then maybe that will, kick my ass in gear to make the webcomic. Yeah, so Allegory, as you can see from that one image, he has a gap tooth. I made him initially, he's supposed to be, like, Indian, because I'm a little bit Indian, not Native American Indian, Asian Indian, but he's also from Louisiana. I don't know, I have a lot of, because when I think witchcraft, I think Louisiana and Salem, but I think Louisiana, especially New Orleans, is a little bit cooler and a little bit more of the vibe that the comic, oh god. What is wrong with me? Oh, that's like, well, I guess that was like the ending of what I was writing, but basically, I don't know why I'm hiding it. I don't know if I'll ever get around to making this webcomic, but, in my initial ending of what was supposed to happen in Blood Honey, it could change. But initially, Sunny was the only one who was supposed to survive after a big calamity. These two sisters are some of my favorite characters that I ever made. I tried to put them into another webcomic when this one didn't pan out, but that one also didn't pan out. Nothing pans out. But they're basically like, the one who has the scars doesn't have any power at all, but she's like super skilled in fighting. The one with the long hair has fire and smoke and just like burning wood kind of powers. And this guy is their older brother, who is a piece of shit. He works with the bad guys, and he has ice powers, and in this story, he was a witch. And then Shinzo, because I'm a My Hero Academia weirdo. And then a chibi of my persona, of what it looked like at the time. She doesn't look like this anymore. It's cute, but I kind of got traumatized at a certain point in time, and then I had to remove myself from that character. But anyway, this is Eve again. I was really into foreshortening, I think it's called. I really like this one. I think I didn't like it at the time because of her face. But I'm stupid, so I shouldn't listen to myself when I put myself down. That's a New Year's resolution. Oh, this is another character. She is like a middle ground character. She's not on the witch's side or the vampire side. She's more like an oracle type character, and I made her Burmese because I'm Burmese. And I also made her a friggin' weeb, I think. Not a weeb exactly, but I made her extremely eccentric. Like her hair is 2 different colors. She wears really out there clothing, and she moves really odd. Her eyes are also 2 different colors. And I think that I had drawn that to be natural instead of like a getup that she had. Also, I thought that, hey, what if I turned her into a My Hero Academia character? What if I made her a superhero? And I did that. I liked it a lot. I drew her a lot. And then we're back to Eve. Oh, that's a bad headshot. That's not a good headshot. I'm sorry. So Eve is supposed to be... She's pretty laid back. She throws in some dry humor every now and again, but it's mostly to cover up the fact that she's extremely lonely and depressed and wants to die. Initially, she owns a record shop that... I don't know if I'm ever going to change this. Some of these things won't change, and then some of these things will become completely different. But she's supposed to be a character that owns a record shop that has been around since like the 90s. 80s to 90s. I don't remember the timeline I made. But, oh, these are characters from another webcomic. I don't know. My brain was leaking ideas that I couldn't put up with. Oh, and that's a personal thing. I had a fucking problem that day. I really liked this sketchbook because it was so colorful, and you could tell that I was just having so much fun with it, which is not something that's been happening lately in my recent sketchbooks, because I went to a school. I went to a trade school, and it fucked with my head. I couldn't keep up with the curriculum, and I couldn't keep up with the personality that they wanted us to have. I couldn't keep up with the marketing stuff that they wanted us to do, and I was like really uncomfortable with the ways that they wanted us to do things. And I was just it was like kind of like tearing me apart. It was like seriously messing with my mind. But this is not during that time. So this sketchbook as it keeps going. Oh, this character is supposed to be for like a webcomic where it was like another world that they all got sucked into, her and her friends. The Illuminati! I love her videos. But she and her friends got sucked into a dream world where they are kids and they think they're kids, but actually they're adults that are in like unexplained comas. That's the bad guy, by the way. I've come to realize that I don't really make villains, I make antagonists. Oh, I think I have a problem. Also, these were for pinups. I think I skipped through some of them because some of them are a little bit, not safe for work. Not safe for YouTube. Some of them are okay, but other ones are coochie slips, so... I was talking about Eve, wasn't I? God, I'm so off track. I have ADHD, if you didn't know. Oh, these are my little bunny characters. I created them because I was losing my mind. This is around the time that I started to lose my mind from school. This is just the beginning, by the way. After the losing your mind part, there's the no creativity at all part. I also want to preface this by, I don't like talking about my mental illness, so I joke about it. A lot of these rabbits are just mental illness drawings. I'm really sorry. And it created oh god, I can't even remember. No, wait. I don't know. I don't remember the timeline of which I went to school and of which I did not go to school. Because it was just that friggin' bad. No, it was 2020, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, it kind of messed me up there. Ooh! Oh. So, this is a girl from another webcomic that's really old that I never made that I don't want to talk about. But the one next to her is the villain from the Other World comic that I was talking about, where those girls got sucked into a dream world. This is what the guy looks like inside of his dream world. So in his dreams, he visualizes himself as a nightmare. And the entire reason that he's there is because, God, I want to talk about all of them. I also painted the back. I think this was gouache. But yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't talk more. I started rambling, but thank you for watching, and I hope you subscribe?